Hey guys, Henry Maloney from Henry Maloney Marketing here. I want to talk to you guys today about lead generation. Um, First off, if you guys are currently in a situation where you're working in a vertical, most of my experience comes in the solar vertical, but if you require leads and you're constantly purchasing leads from a lead generation company, this is a public service announcement to let you know that you're doing it all wrong. And the reason being is because, very simply stated, the lead generation company is only interested in providing you the next widget, which is basically the lead. They supply you a lead and circle around and supply you another batch of leads the following week, and they don't care whether or not that lead converts for you. They may say that they care, but ultimately it's a numbers game for them. And at the same time, it's really a numbers game for you guys. So you're spending an awful lot on the cost of the acquisition of a customer, mainly because you're spending an awful lot on your lead source. With in an industry such as solar, where the customer acquisition can be anywhere from $700 to $3,000. You're really playing a numbers game and you're playing roulette by purchasing leads from a lead generation company, because they don't have your best interest in mind. They're looking to try to just sell you as many leads as possible and do that week in and week out. In the past, I have been that guy. I've been a lead generator and have worked with about 40 dealers in the state of Florida, mainly Florida as the focus, but I have generated leads in Maryland and New York and California and other areas of the country. And I didn't like the business of it, to be honest with you, because first off, I actually had my own solar company. I propped it up, a brick and mortar, after I realized that I could sell a ton, or actually generate a ton of leads on my own. So I had a partnership. I had 3 partners, and long story short, after about 8 weeks and me pushing $1.8 million worth of approved credit through the shop, our boots on the ground sales individual who was managing that basically dropped the ball, and we dropped 60 booked appointments in the South Florida market. So I was done. I left that and started to work independently through a network of dealers with a distributor here in Central Florida, supplying them leads week in and week out for the better part of over a year, to the tune of about 25,000 leads, sold to about 40 different dealers. And to be honest with you, it was a headache. Now, I knew the quality of my leads and the way that I was generating them. I generate all my leads through Facebook marketing, Facebook advertising, and we were very, very successful at doing that. But at the end of the day, a lead is only as good as the individual that's actually trying to sell the job. And in the state of Florida, pricing was all over the board. So a lot of these dealers may or may not, or sales individuals may or may not have proper follow-up, proper email drip campaigns to mature the leads, and it ended up being just a little bit of a grind for me, to be honest with you. And I didn't really like the business, because I would hear from our customers that they were really confused on the price points. They had multiple individuals come out to them and pitch them solar, and the price points were all over the board, and it was just a fundamental lack of trust. So anyway, long story short, I'm still generating leads. I'm actually selling solar through some pre-negotiated pricing, etc. But really what I want to talk to you guys about is the skill set required to generate your own leads. It's really important that if you are in this business and you want to be sustainable, that you learn the skill set necessary to generate your own leads through Facebook advertising. And that's where about 99% of the leads that I've generated have come from Facebook advertising. So, it's a skill, to be honest with you. And, just like with any other skill, it can certainly be learned. It can be mastered. And it goes a long ways towards the opportunity for you guys to control your customer acquisition cost. And to be honest with you, it's much more sustainable than to spend $2,000 a week on purchasing leads, which many of the dealers did, day in and day out. Just purchasing leads and hoping that the numbers game worked out in their favor, right? So what I'm going to be doing here at Henry Maloney Marketing is giving a little bit of an insight into how you are to generate leads through Facebook advertising. I'm not in the lead sales game anymore. I still generate leads, I still sell solar, but I'm not selling leads to dealers. I'm not selling leads to sales individuals, so don't ask me. What I do offer is individualized consulting and also management of your own Facebook business manager to help you guys see and understand and learn the skill set required to generate the types of leads that I've been able to generate and the volume that I've been able to generate leads in the solar space. And I will say that this works for just about any vertical. It's all the same process, it's all the same methodology, the same mindset. It can, if it's working in solar, it can work in finance, it can work in education leads, it can work in auto and health, etc. So if you're in an industry, if you're in a vertical that leads are the lifeblood of what you have going on, putting food on the table for your family, etc., well then it's better to do it smart. In order to do it smart, there's a level of commitment that is required in order to learn the skill set to generate your own leads. And thankfully, Facebook makes it very, very simple for us if you know the methods needed in order to do that successfully, because they have a ton of data, and this is all data driven. So that's the beautiful thing about it. You can literally pause, ramp up, scale down any individual campaign based on the real-time numbers. So it allows you the ultimate cost of your acquisition of the customer. It allows you the flexibility to constantly monitor that. And it just, when the messaging matches the experience, the customers are going to have a whole lot more faith in you, and it's going to translate into higher conversion rates. It most definitely will translate into higher conversion rates on what you're currently purchasing from lead generators, lead generation companies out there who basically just aggregate leads from individuals like myself to sell and resell to you guys. And it's purely a numbers game. So if you're interested in learning more about generating your own leads through Facebook advertising, especially if you're in the solar vertical, I am very anxious and eager to talk to you and build a relationship with you, and I would look forward to being able to help you guys out to generate more quality leads that convert much better for you through Facebook marketing. So this is Henry Melendi with Henry Melendi Marketing with another video. Thanks so much for hearing my rant this morning, and I hope you have a great day. If you like this video, if you want to learn more about me and the content that I'm going to be providing, subscribe to the channel, like it, share it, etc. Do all those things. Spread the word, if you will, and stay tuned for more. Thank you. Have a good one.